Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for today's video. We are going to be trying out for the very first time the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. Hoodie is so awkward. I loved it in the store and now I don't like my neck being so ugh. Anyway, I have to give a shout out to Fenty Beauty because they are just amazing. This never happens to me. I'm not on a ton of PR lists. In fact, I get kicked off of them quite often. One of these days I'm going to do a video where I tell you guys of all the PR lists I've been kicked off because it's actually been quite a few. I'm not on Fenty Beauty's PR list. However, I did tweet out that many of you guys are curious about the Morphe foundation and concealer and you wanted me to review it. And so I tweeted, I do want to review it only because I'm not an affiliate and I'm honestly not the biggest fan of Morphe. So I do feel like I would give them a fair chance because I love some of their palettes and then I hate some of their palettes. You guys know that for sure. So I tweeted that I did kind of want to review it, but to be honest, because I'm going to be spending my own coin, I would just much prefer to spend it on Fenty Beauty's new concealer and powder and things like that. They were kind enough to reach out to me and actually send me the concealer along with a few other goodies. So just thank you to Fenty Beauty. This never happens to me. No major brands ever reach out to me. So that really meant a lot to me. I'm still going to give it a fair review. Of course, it's just concealer. And like I said, I've been kicked off many PR lists. I don't even think I'm added on the PR list. I think they just hooked me up here, which is pretty sweet. But I will be fully honest and transparent with my review. We're going to do a wear test. You guys can actually see it over the course of hours. And yeah, I'm just excited to try it. I love Fenty Beauty's Pro Filter Primer. I have yet to find my perfect shade in the foundation, and that's just on me. I had ordered 2 foundation shades and they did not match me, so I haven't worn it that much. But when I did wear it, even though it didn't match, I really liked the formula. So I'm excited to try the concealer today. Let's just go get started. So Fenty Beauty was generous enough to send me 4 shades, which is really, really nice. I'm going to do swatches of each one so you guys can see what they look like, and hopefully it'll help you pick out your shade if you are interested. I know it's only 4 shades, but I prefer when brands only send maybe 1 to 4 shades of makeup because I don't need every shade. And of course it's great for swatches, but then also it's just a waste. You can't donate used swatch to makeup. I wouldn't want to give it to you guys either. It's just gross. So I am super happy that they did not oversend. So I have the shades 130, 140, 145, and 160. Do you like my eye makeup today? I actually really like it and I just threw it on. It's the ColourPop Through My Eyes eyeshadow palette. Please excuse the burn on my hand. I did that with my curling iron. This first shade here is shade 130. We then have the shade 140. I believe that's going to be my shade. It's actually this one right here. We then have the shade 145, which looks more yellow, a little more olive toned as well. And then lastly there, I have the shade 160. You can see it is a lot more peach compared to the others. Anyone with super dark circles and kind of within this skin tone will love this concealer because it is peach, honey. So I do think out of the 4 here, the second one that we tried would be best for me, which was 140, I believe. I will do it on one eye. If it doesn't look right, I would maybe try the first shade I did, which was 130. So I think between 130 and 140 will be good for me. I do also want to say from the moment that I swatched it, I think I've noticed some slight oxidation. It's not that it necessarily got darker. They look like they got richer, if you know what I mean. It looks like, the peach tone is really starting to stick out in this one. The olive tone is really starting to stick out in this shade here. This one's getting a little more peachy and the first one's a little more yellow. So bear that in mind. If you're going to buy these in store, definitely go, apply them, walk around with it, see how it does on your hand, because I do believe I notice oxidation there. I've not these yet, but I wanted to show you guys these sponges. I'm not sure if these are new. I would imagine they are. This is really interesting. Okay, so let me zoom in because I just don't even know how to show these. They're so different. So these are the Fenty Beauty Lil Precision Makeup Sponge Duo. Look at this end here. So this has a very velvety soft corner and it has a sharper edge. This one is actually going to be for setting. So you could use this for your setting powder. This side as well. You can see it is arched there. This one here is for blending. And I was a little confused when I first saw this sponge because I'm trying to see how I can see how it's dipped right there. It's a little dip. And then there's this flat side, and then there's the pointy tip. It reminds me a lot of the Sigma Beauty 3D HD sponge. It's not the exact same shape, but the 3D HD sponge, which you guys know I love, is very perfectly curved to fit your face. So like I said, I was really confused by this one. This one is for your concealer application until I pressed it on my face. So that little random nub right there, where it kind of just cuts off, I noticed when I place it right here, it fits your face so perfectly, so it stays really precise towards your nose, and that is really nice. And then of course you still have the pointy tip so you can get up close and personal. I don't always do well with the really small sponges. I'm gonna go wet these and see how they do. So the sponges got much bigger. Of course, we knew that they would, but I wasn't sure how much bigger they would get. You can see here, they're definitely much larger, which I love. So yeah, we're gonna use this one for setting and this one for the application. You can use them however you want. They both come in this set. They do come together, so you will get both. I'm excited! I'm excited because I tried another concealer this week. I don't think that video has gone up yet. If you watched my ColourPop live swatching video, you will know I looked like a mess under the eyes because I tried a new self-setting concealer. Girl, that did not self-set. That was a damn lie. If you're wondering what foundation I have on, I have the Catrice Liquid Coverage there in the shade Rose Beige. Oh, let me zoom you in. I wasn't even thinking. I'm an idiot. All right, so taking the shade 140. It's a little doe foot applicator, very flat. I like to take it a little on the side of my nose and a little close to my wing, but not exactly there, like so. Now I just want to blend this one in because I want to make sure it's the right shade. I really don't know at this point. I'm taking that little sharp point there, seeing how I like that. Oh, that's really interesting. It's blending out really well. I think out of habit, I like keep wanting to just switch to the pointy side, especially on this little inner corner. I'm thinking that this is too light for me indeed. I'm glad I just did it on one eye. I'll do a second layer with the next shade up. Yeah, that's just a little too light for me. Now this is supposed to be soft coverage, so keep that in mind. Long wear, light as air, and crease proof. So I think it's supposed to be like a very whippy, like not whippy, like airbrush type of look. I think I'm just gonna try 160, which was the little more peachy shade. I tend to like a peachy shade under the eyes. I don't know if it'll be too much. That's what this video is all about. I'm starting to think 160 would have been perfect. Are they still too light for me? All right, blending in with the sponge. If anything, I'll just be super bright under the eyes. Oh, this one's not bad. I like a brighter look under the eye, so I can work with this. Wow, I can't believe I jumped all the way up to 160. That's crazy. What do you guys think? It is a little light for me, of course. I will not lie. I'm gonna go ahead and order the shade I was looking at tonight because they did just go up for sale today, so they should be for sale on your Sephora website right now. I also have the Fenty Beauty Lavender Setting Powder. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never used a lavender setting powder. The packaging is so beautiful. It's like heavy. It has a nice amount of weight to it. This looks fine, especially for the winter, but I would probably have to, oh, it really is lavender, you guys. I'm gonna order one shade deeper. Oh, it really is lavender. This makes me nervous. I've never used a lavender setting powder before. So I don't know if you can tell against that white background. It really is lavender. I'm nervous, but we'll see. I will say I do really like the coverage. Okay, so I'm gonna take the setting sponge with the setting powder. It's lavender, I'm scared. Okay. Ooh, this is a nice little fitting sponge. Wow, it's actually lavender. Can I bake with this? I'm scared. I didn't do much research, I won't lie. It's so lavender, I'm so scared. Oh my god, okay. Should I have read about this powder beforehand? It's just so lavender. I don't know how this is gonna work. Can you bake with this? Did I just F up? Pro Filter Instant Retouching Setting Powder. Light as air setting photo soft finish for all. All it says, it definitely doesn't say I can bake with it. Crap. I need to look this up. Okay, I just watched my girl Treen's video. She did a video today. Well, you're going to be watching this a few days later. So if you don't know who Treen's is, she's an amazing creator. She is so awesome. She's a breath of fresh air. That's why I love her. She's so different than anyone I've seen. She did apply hers first with a sponge. She did not put on as much as I did. I think that was my first mistake. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and dust it off now. I don't want this to bake too long. Fenty Beauty did also send me this brush. It is the Powder Puff Setting Brush. So on this eye, we're going to set it with the brushes and see if maybe I don't go so crazy. Because, I mean, I don't know. This might still be fine. I don't know. Oh, that's a pretty brush. All right, let me sweep this out before I have a panic attack because I'm worried I just screwed this all up. Oh, so bright. It actually doesn't look horrible. It did really, really brighten. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was afraid it was going to be like a streak of lavender under my eyes, and it isn't. It is more bright for sure. I think I will purchase tonight my like kind of more just flesh toned or a translucent one, because I'm not so into being super bright under the eyes. And actually, when I dusted it away, it's not that bad at all. It actually looks really good. Oh, and it feels silky, silky soft. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, I'm excited. I thought I totally goofed up. You totally can bake with this. I was just being paranoid because, as I've said, I've never used a lavender setting powder, so that was new for me. Let's go ahead and apply it to this other eye now. Fenty Beauty also has a concealer brush. Ooh, it's fluffy. I'm gonna just try it with the brush because they sent it to me, so I want to give it a good use. I just prefer a sponge, personally. Brushes just take me forever to use, for a concealer at least. But it is nice. I like how flat it is, but yet still fluffy. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm just not good. I need a sponge. I'm a sponge girl. What I'm noticing, like, first impression-wise, is it definitely is super light and airy. Like, you cannot feel it. I actually thought it was going to be a little thicker, but I'm glad it isn't because I'm still getting the coverage I want, but it's a lighter formula. So that feels amazing. Okay, I want to go ahead and set this, and I'm going to use the brush this time and not apply so much of it. That was totally my fault. I went a little setting powder crazy. And let's just tap that in there. It smells really nice. I actually really prefer the powder with a brush, which I'm shocked because I'm such a sponge setting powder person, but I just really like how this looks. And it sets instantly, you guys. I'm telling you, not even my Laura Mercier sets my concealer this quickly. Oh, it feels so silky smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my bottom eyeliner and mascara and finish off my face because I have a date tonight. Let me go finish off my face and I'll be right back and we'll finish up. All right, so my face is finished. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think this looks so good. I am unbelievably excited about this concealer and setting powder. Now, of course, it's early on. It's a little after 4 p.m. now, so I still have a lot to do today. I have some errands to run. I have housework to do. I have a little dinner date tonight, and I'm drinking. So I have to remind myself to only have one drink at dinner because I need to come back and I need to film a follow-up on this wear test. So I'm probably going to be wearing it for 7, maybe even 8 hours, depending on what time we get home and all of that stuff. So I think it's going to be a pretty decent wear test, especially because I'm going to be out in the world living life, not just like sitting here waiting to see if it's okay or not. I will say, never in my life did I think that I would use a lavender setting powder. I was so worried it was going to wash me out or it was going to just look chalky, and it doesn't. And you guys, I did not use any setting spray whatsoever because I want to see how it does on its own. Does it look cakey and powdery and anything like that? I don't want to use any extra products or mediums to enhance it or make it better than it is, you know what I mean? So I'm just wearing it by itself. It feels so silky smooth. I can't even tell you guys. No creasing so far. Now, I have a long night ahead of me. We'll see. So I'm going to go continue on my day. So far, so good. I'm really excited. I really hope this works out. This might be my new concealer routine, which I need a new one so bad. I've been using the same concealers for like a year now. You guys let me know how you think it looks so far. I will be back later tonight to follow up with you guys and let you know my final thoughts. Hey guys, what's up? I am back. It is about 10:30? Yes, it is 10:30 p.m. if you can see that on my screen. I've been wearing this for a little over 6 hours now. This concealer is so wonderful. It has not creased. It is not cracked. It is looking amazing. My eyeliner is leaking a bit on the side, but the makeup, the concealer, the powder, it looks so good. I am so excited by this concealer. This one actually worked out so well. It has not oxidized. I love how bright I stayed looking under the eyes. I feel a little like Kim Kardashian-esque. And honestly, I could probably use a shade darker in the concealer, and I'm actually going to order that tonight. Weirdly enough, I mean, I love the concealer, do not get me wrong. The one thing I did not expect to like completely, I'll be honest, was this lavender powder. It scared the crap out of me. I've never used a lavender powder before. It is so nice. It feels so soft. The concealer in general, like you guys, I'm pressing my face. I can't feel it at all. It's not coming off. It's unreal. This locks it in like crazy. The concealer itself stays put so beautifully. I won't lie, I teared a bit up tonight because Alok said something really sweet to me, and so I did cry a little bit, and it lasted. I don't have any smudge marks or anything. This powder though, for some reason, like, this really got my heart excited. I imagine if you're much deeper than me, this would not be your shade for you, but of course it's Fenty. They have insane amounts of shades for everybody. Did not expect to like this. I was terrified of it, and I thought I really goofed up, but I think it looks so good, so bright. I'm loving it. I don't even know what else to say about it, you guys. I think it's really great. You're gonna see me using this in probably the majority of my videos right now because I'm just so pleased with the results, how well it lasted, and how just beautiful and bright it looks. It's gorgeous. I don't know if I should credit that more to the concealer or more to the powder. Maybe a combination of both. I think they're just fantastic. I also really liked the Fenty Beauty brushes. The one thing I would maybe skip on, just because I don't need it, I have sponges, would be the sponge set. It's very cool. I don't have anything like these. The fuzzy part down here is awesome. They do fit your eye space amazingly well. Oh, goodness, shake. But in general, I have a ton of sponges, so I would possibly skip on that if you have sponges you already use, but sponges wear down and you need to replace them, so then it might be nice to venture on into the Fenty Beauty sponges, because they are pretty nice. I feel like this is such a short little update right now, but I honestly don't have anything else to say because I really liked it. It worked well, it stayed bright, and I think you guys will really enjoy this, especially because of the amazing shade range. I mean, and the packaging is just so cute. Don't you just love Fenty Beauty packaging? The shape of the bottle, it's beautiful. It's nice. I really, 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 really recommend it, you guys. If you want to see someone else use it, check out my girl Treens. I will link her channel down below. Her video is wonderful. She has a different complexion, so if you want to explore what shades to use, maybe check out her video as well. But yeah, you guys, that's it. That's my final thoughts on the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. Let me know what you guys think down below, and if you're going to be picking it up, I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!